So, tell you about Broad Street. Let me tell a short story about this one. This one, I drafted this is the league where I drafted 6 tight ends. And that's what they did. That's what they did. They went into the room and Jab made a special post to call me out for picking 6 tight ends in a pay league, and they all laughed. And Chris, who's not even in the league, was laughing too and cracking jokes and all of this. And I said, man, I love my team, man. It's gonna really be funny when I win.
They have that.
Yeah. It's playoff time, y'all. And this is the show where we talk sports. We talk shop. And yeah, you guessed it, we talk a little shit. You know what it is. It's the Showdown. Yo, what up, though? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Wayz, and this is the Showdown, where we talk sports, we talk shop, and we talk a little schmack. And it's playoff time. Fantasy football time is coming to a close. It is playoff time, y'all. Wait, Big Ed, what's up, man? What's going on with you?
Man, they're getting listen. Nothing much, man. Just disappointed in myself this year in fantasy football. So,
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in you too, but I ain't gonna air you out. I ain't gonna air you out here, man. We talked about it in private, and we gonna discuss it again before we try this next year. But I ain't gonna air you out. Wayz, what's up with you, man?
Man, not much excited. I got plenty of teams right now. I'm playoff bound, and I got some money on the line with one of those teams.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I appreciate the fact that even though your team wasn't doing so well in the Nasty Boys League, the Big Dogs Eat, you still was hanging in there. You were still competing all the way to the end, and I appreciate that. Real talk. So, that said, I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. Damn, I need to pour my drink, don't I?
Be a good idea.
Yeah, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Y'all discuss something. My wine is all the way in the back of the room. I went got me a wine. I went and find me a little a wine thing, and that's all the way back here. I'll be back.
oh damn, that's what I was gonna get him for Christmas too. The damn wine cabinet. He got one.
I feel that. But, man, I'm excited about this playoff showcase we about to start getting going through here next couple weeks.
Man, I got one league I made the playoffs in. Guess which league that was?
Speed
Best
first.
ball. Best ball.
Man, that best ball league, I am trash. I don't know what's going on. I keep making my moves. I keep doing this, that. And look, I don't want the computer to be picking my players for me anymore.
What do you mean?
That's how Big Ed succeeds, right?
Hey, man. I'm sitting here, I got like one of the best teams that looks, and it should have been the best teams on paper. But no, best ball, they're starting all my bench players that should be benched that week.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I've not even been paying attention to that league and my team. Because I can't see it on my computer, and I normally work from a laptop, and I mean from a desktop rather, and from a desktop I can't see it. You can only access it from like a phone or my iPad, and when I do access it from my iPad periodically, I'm such trash. It's like it ain't worth it. It ain't. It's stupid to me just to have a league where you don't do nothing.
I feel you. I wanted to give it a try. It was something new for me, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my own league with this. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's just say this is the only year this is happening.
It's the guys that don't set their line. See, some people just play best ball in regular leagues. They just, I ain't mentioning no names. They be in the regular league just thinking that the team gonna set itself. And you win. Get them in them kind of league, they can play it. I need to work my lineup. I need to work my squad. That said, man, let's take this sip real quick. Everybody with me? I can't see y'all. Hold up. Let me look at y'all real quick. Okay, now I see y'all. Boom. Let's do this. Cheers. This is some wine that tastes better the second day.
Ooh, yeah.
I opened it last night. It was trash. It's better tonight.
Oh, man.
So, Wayz, I've got a question for you.
All right.
Can we just dive right into the playoffs here?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, let's dive right into the playoffs. Did you have everything lined up? You want me to do some hollering here?
Do what you want to do. I'm good with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna run down some leagues that I'm in, because I'm in the most leagues, I think, but I think Wayz is in a very close second, actually. So if I miss some leagues, I'm going over Sleeper first, because that's where the bulk of the leagues are.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just roll down the list, and let's see where you at. So in college football kickoff, is anybody in that league?
Yeah.
Not.
Not in that league. And I came in 8th place. How many teams made the playoffs? Let's see if I'm in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams in the playoffs. So I'm not in the playoffs, so we don't have to discuss that one. Let's move on.
All right.
Speed Force. Everybody made the playoffs, but not everybody is in the playoffs.
This is true.
This is true. Big Ed looks puzzled.
Yeah, I'm on the outside of that one.
That's because the playoffs started last week, so some teams have lost.
Okay.
Yep. So everybody made the playoffs, but some teams are now out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I did that intentionally. I wanted 13 or 14 because it's 2-week rounds. 13 or 14 to play as that wild card round, and then going forward, 15, 16 is where it gets nitty gritty.
Okay, all right. And then 17, 18 is the championship. So it's 2 weeks per round. So it looks like that's why I do this on my desktop and not my iPad, because I can barely see this shit. But it looks like, can you see it, Wayz?
I got you.
Do it.
All right. So as far as for us here, OG is rocking 2nd place. I'm rocking 4th, and Big Ed is dead last in 8th.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter because he was still in the playoffs. And in the playoffs, it looks like Big Stepper Dune have defeated Big Ed, so he's out.
Yep.
Big Ed, you're out. You lost to Dejan.
Yep.
Dejan took him out.
I feel
and
that.
You know what's great? Dejan faces Wayz in the next round.
Yes.
Get him, bro.
Oh, I plan to.
And I have moved on as well, and I'm taking on this Dinner Ranger, whoever that is. So,
that's our favorite guy.
No, it's not. That's a different one. It's 2 Rangers.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ranger up is Acorn.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a different Ranger. So I take him on in the next round, and Wayz takes on Dejan in the next round. So Dejan gonna whoop that ass. I'm gonna whoop that ass. So it's gonna be me and D in the finals. That's what it looks like from here.
Oh, I feel bad for Dejan because you hyping him up. He ain't gonna make it.
Oh. All right, and then we on to the Let the Big Dogs Eat.
Oh, can we skip this one?
Yeah, please.
Well, we might as well. None of us made it.
None of us made the playoffs, but I'm not gonna skip it. I'm gonna give it a mention because this was the league where we were on teams.
Mm-hmm.
We were. This is where the Nasty Boys began, and unfortunately, none of us. Only we meet. Dejan is in the playoffs though.
Okay.
Dejan and Melvin. Melvin is my hired sniper that I brought in. So the sniper is in, and Dejan is in, and that's it. I was on the outside looking. I was tied with the team that's in it. I was tied with some teams that's in it, but I didn't get in because some of our teammates wasn't setting their lineups and just giving away wins. And unfortunately, in these leagues, you can't afford to give away wins because you screw your teammates.
Sorry about that, fellas.
I didn't mention no names.
We weren't mentioning no names, bro.
It's all right. I called myself out.
The interesting part of that is the toilet bowl playoff. OG, you and I are facing off to go on and face Big Ed the following round.
I actually don't even compete in the toilet bowl rounds. I just don't. I don't care to win it. So yeah, I don't. If I'm not in, I'm either in or I'm out. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So I'm in this league, FAFO, FAFO. I have no idea what that stands for. But are any of you in that league?
I am.
All right. Well, I am in that league as well. Let's see here. The playoff picture looks like you're not in.
Wow. I just realized that.
And neither am I.
Wow.
Yeah, that trips me out because my team is not that bad in that league. But yeah, no, I'm 6-8, so I'm out. All right, coin flip. The dumbest league ever. So whose idea this bullshit league was? Of course, I'm definitely not in that playoff, but we're all in. We're all in the league.
Right.
Let's see who's in the playoffs. Let's see if any of us are in. Wayz is in the playoffs. Wayz, in fact, has a first round bye.
Wow.
Because he had the best record in the league. And the other team that had the second best record in the league has a first round bye as well. And that's Dejan. Big step of doom. So Dejan and Wayz both have first round byes in that league. Me and Big Ed are out. So we'll get back to you. Now you play the winner, Wayz, of OG, the other OG, the fake OG Jab. He plays against Carlton.
Yeah. So I either go up against the leader of BSB or the leader of
SWG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got a nice little first round to catch up with. It'll be your first round. It'll be the second round. You got a nice little matchup there either way.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it. We may have to bring one of them on next week.
We gotta. Yeah.
So I'm also in this league called The League. Anybody in that?
I am not.
Nope.
So in The League, I am in the playoffs. Let's see who else is in. The Jab has a bye week. He has a first round bye. Acorn is in that league. Jab plays the winner of Acorn's game, and I play some nobodies. I'm favored to kick both of their ass. I'll be in the final. It looks like it's going to be me in the finals against, I think this guy Stark is going to knock off Ranger and Jab, and me and him going to end up in the finals.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. Any given Sunday. Anybody in that one?
No.
In that one.
Okay. And nobody's in that one Y'all see how many leagues I'm in, folks? Yes, I am in the playoffs. Jab is in this playoff. Acorn got a first round bye. Acorn played the winner of Jab's game, and I played the other side. So it looks like I'm gonna struggle in that one though. It's gonna be a struggle because the guy that's got the first round bye that I play, if I win this game, which I will, I got a tough matchup in the next round if I win this round. A very tough matchup. So I'm gonna need some luck in order to pull that one off. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard for me to make the finals in that one. Who all is in Space Force?
I'm not in Space Force. I thought you said Speed Force at first.
You did Speed Force already.
We did.
Space Force is this best ball league.
I wasn't in that one.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have been in it my damn self because I'm trash in that. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Nope.
So what Celebrity Deathmatch is SWG versus BSB.
Okay.
And I came in as a hired sniper for Carlton against SWG. In fact, the name of my team is the BSB Contracted Assassin. That's what I am. I was brought in to take down Jab. And I am in the playoffs. And the way these playoffs are going to play out is interesting because the one bracket is all SWG. So three BSB teams. It's 18 playoff. 3 BSB teams made it, and 5 SWG.
Okay.
So one of the brackets is all SWG. So they're going to knock themselves off and have one team in the championship for sure, because that bracket is going to come down to them. The other bracket is 3 players from BSB and 1 SWG, and I play him. So if I knock off this guy, then there's going to be a BSB versus SWG in the finale automatically.
Right.
That's nice.
So I just got to take care of business this week to make it right, and then it'll be the best of the BSB versus the best of SWG for all the marbles.
Okay.
So yeah, that looks like that's how it's gonna play out. And I think I can kick his ass. I can get him.
Okay.
I think I can knock him off, man. The Dynasty League. Everybody's in the Dynasty League.
Yes.
And let's see here. So the Dynasty League. I know Wayz.
Oh,
I think you were doing pretty good in that league.
you guys are playing each other first.
Yes. OG is playing, and I play against Wayz in the first round. Yeah. Oh, Dejan is in. Jab is in. So that's gonna be fun, man. Well, my boy, the Boot is in there. The Boot is in the mix, so that's cool. He's from my original league, the Nasty Football League, which I'm moving over to Sleeper. I'm taking it from NFL. As of this year, I have come down to the reality that NFL is not as good as Sleeper. It's slower and it's a little more cumbersome. And I'm moving my league, the longest lasting league of our crew. I'm moving it over to Sleeper next year. So I'm looking forward to that, and it'll be my first year moving up to Sleeper. And the Boot is from my first league, so he made it. But yeah, me and Wayz, we get to battle on the first week.
Yeah, we do.
So what do you think? What's your thoughts?
It depends on whether or not I get my waiver wire option here for replacement, because right now it doesn't look good unless I can get another quarterback that's actually going to play.
Oh, okay. We got Kyler.
No, I got Wolford.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's even better. Well, I'm not going to count on that.
No, not at all.
Don't scare me. Showdown Apocalypse. The most ridiculous league with 32 teams and a weird bunch of weird rules in this league for me, man. It was a lot to get adjusted to here. You're in a taxi. You can't take once you take a player out the taxi, you can't go. So if you take a player off the practice squad, he can't go back to the practice squad. A lot of stuff happened in this league, but in the end, Jab is in the playoffs. Acorn is in the playoffs. Wayz is in the playoffs. That's it, man. I'm not in. I didn't think I did that bad. I thought I was doing pretty good in that league, but I guess not. I'm not in it. Wayz, you got the best record, huh?
Yep, 12-2.
Wayz got the best record in the league, so that's gonna look to see if he can pull it off. First round, you are actually a first round underdog.
Yep, I've been an underdog all season, like my Vikings.
Well, look, I didn't think you wanted to talk about them yet.
No, we'll wait.
Yeah, okay. I came so close to picking the Lions. I came so close, but I just couldn't do it. It just got this thing in me that just can't believe. Like, even if I believe, I don't. It's like, I want them. I think they're going to win, but that'd be the kind of games they lose. So I'm picking against them. Fuck them. Speaking of fuck them, fuck it, why not? Dynasty League, PHUCK. Dynasty League, rather. Neither of you guys are in this one, are you?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna pass on it. I am in the playoffs though. I play against Acorn first round.
Okay.
Jab played Willie White first round, so that's gonna be interesting. Willie White grew up with us right out here. I grew up in a house in between Jab on one side and Willie White on the other.
Oh, okay.
We all grew up on the same street. So yeah, Jab plays Willie White. I play Acorn first round, so that'll be interesting. I think I'm gonna win, even though I'm an underdog. I think I've got a better team. And Broad Street Bullies IDP. Anybody in that one?
Oh, I plan to be in it next year.
Went into the room and Jab made a special post to call me out for picking 6 tight ends in a pay league, and they all laughed. And Chris, who's not even in the league, was laughing too and cracking jokes and all of this. And I said, man, I love my team, man. It's gonna really be funny when I win. And they was like, no. I said, you know what, Jab? You gonna mock my strategy when you see how it plays out. Well, I traded one of those tight ends for Alvin Kamara. I traded another one of those tight ends for Michael Pittman, and my squad is absolutely freaking loaded. So yes, I have a first week bye because I had the best record in the league. And yeah, I'm pretty dominant in that one.
In hindsight, grabbing all those tight ends was an absolute great move. Seeing as midway through the season, a lot of teams were tight end hungry.
Yeah, tight ends. It was tight ends, and see what other people didn't pay attention to was tight ends score big points in this league. So I was able to I had to trade away Andrews, but I held on to Kelsey. So I still got Kelsey in there. Plus, I had Pat Mahomes and Christian McCaffrey already, and Debo. So you had that, Michael Pittman and Kamara. I'm freaking loaded, bro.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely. It's the best team I have. I hate that I got myself sidetracked in my Showdown Apocalypse draft because I had a strategy there and it was working, and I against my own better judgment, peeked into the chat, saw somebody talking about me, and went off course. And I hate that I did that, because it would have been a lot different had I kept my strategy going. Because I had planned on taking all the quarterbacks.
I was gonna say that's what you was doing too.
I planned on taking all the quarterbacks and then trade them away to build my team from there. Build my team trade, because if I'd have took all the quarterbacks, somebody got to trade for them.
Right.
Somebody got to do it. Because it's 32 teams and it's only 32 quarterbacks starting. So if I got all the starting, if I got 16 of the 32 starting quarterbacks, somebody need a quarterback.
Yeah.
And I let myself get talked out of my own strategy. And that's why when I came to the BSB, I was mad at myself for doing that. When I came to the BSB, I didn't let myself get sidetracked. I just didn't pay attention. I said, I'll read the chat after. And I'm not going to let myself get sidetracked. I'm going to go on with my plan. And I took all them tight ends, and it worked. And it would have worked in Showdown too if I would have stayed the course. That said, Crown of Thorns, are either of y'all in that one?
No.
Nope.
All right, great. So we don't have to talk about that one, because that league is funny, because the bottom two teams are me and Jab. Me and Johnny the Mechanic, are the ultimate doggone competitors and the number one rivalry in the leagues. We are the bottom two in that league, so
Damn.
they hate that thing. You know what's funny? When we found out, cause we were talking last week, I didn't realize that I got kicked out of his group by his son, and them kicked me out of the SW football group. And Carlton kicked him out of the BSB group. I didn't know he was kicked out of the group. I just thought he was quiet.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, we are kicked out of the other the opposite group. So they can't put us in the same room together because we fight like dogs, and I guess that's what happened. So talk to me. What sleeper leagues are you in that I didn't hit? Because that's all the sleeper leagues I got.
All right, I got I got a running back only league I'm in that Jab created, and currently, as it stands, I am midway. I'm ranked 4th of 8. First round, I play RMD boy. Second round goes on to face Crisis, so I can't wait to win and take out Jab's son.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Yeah. And then I got a QB only league where I just absolutely dominated Jab in his own league. Ranked right behind him in 4th, and in first round, I'm going up against Ranger.
Oh. Is the Ranger up?
No, the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other Ranger.
That's not Acorn.
No.
Kick his ass too.
And then I got Bad Motherfucker League. One of Crisis's leagues. I decided to join that one, and currently as it stands, I am in 4th place on that. And first round, I have Fantasy Dark Lord. Whoever wins our match goes on to face Stark.
What other ones? Big Ed, you in it? Oh, you got more?
Yeah, I got the along with Wayz, we're both in the Showdown Basketball League.
Mm-hmm.
Wayz didn't make the playoffs. I did. My first matchup is against Johnny the Mechanic.
All right.
So
that's your first matchup?
Yep.
Oh, kick his ass.
Speaking of kicking his ass in the first matchup, bro, we got the best free league. And first round in that one, which I'm placed second in this league. First round, I got Johnny.
Kick his ass.
He's 9-5, and I am 11-3.
Hit his ass.
Yeah, I didn't do too good in that league either.
I'll kick his ass. Any more?
Let's see. Other than that, I got some leagues that are not.
Moving on to Yahoo if we're done with Sleeper.
That was Yahoo.
Yeah, that was Yahoo.
Oh, I'm moving on. Okay, because I was moving on to. I was just talking about in Sleeper, at the time. So I'm going platform by platform. So let's stay. Since we in Yahoo, I'm in one Yahoo league called Facebook Total Smack. It's a long running league, been around for a long time. Very, 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 very large lineup, so it's hard. You've really got to draft well, because the waiver wire gets very thin fast because there's so many. Yahoo is not a bad platform either. I actually kind of like it. Sleeper is the best, but Yahoo is probably a fairly distant second. But the best two teams in the league all season have been me and Jab. We have been holding 1 and 2 this entire season.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on a crash course to the finals now, baby. So needless to say, we're in the playoffs, and it's a crash course on this one. We have been 1 and 2 all season. We flip flopped now. In the end, he's 1, I'm 2 now. But throughout the season, we've been flip flopping that, and now he ended up in first place. So needless to say, I'm gonna get to the finals and kick his ass.
I feel it.
Hey, can't wait. Waiting for that one. He ended up 12-2. I ended up 11-3.
Okay. One thing Wayz forgot to mention about that best free league, that's a $500 league.
Winner take walks away with 500.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't mentioned any money. There's a lot of the leagues that I'm in are money leagues. I didn't notate any. I know BSB is the only one I mentioned money, but that's only because they was teasing me about my strategy. Are y'all in any NFL.com leagues?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's actually weird because we didn't start up the league that we started last year. Wayz?
Are you in any ESPN league?
Nope.
No ESPN.
All right, I'm in 4 on NFL.com. I'm in 3 on ESPN, but we're gonna leave them be. And that's it for me. Are there any more leagues that you're in that I didn't mention?
None that's worth noting for me.
Nope.
All right, well, that's your playoff picture, man. Are y'all excited? Y'all ready?
Man, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm geeked for my one matchup.
That's what happened when you don't work your damn lineup, man. Not the best ball. He in the best. The only league he's in one where he didn't have to work his own lineup. What that tell you?
Yeah, I got lazy this year, fellas. I'm sorry. My bad.
All I'm gonna say is follow Ian Rappaport on Twitter. Look and just pay attention to his tweets. That's the easiest way to keep track of your own league and who to pick up, who to drop.
He actually does help you out with the injuries because he be on top of it fast.
Yeah.
Not only that, he also be on top of those transactions that happen around the league fast too.
Yep.
Like T.Y. Hilton.
Hilton has been picked up, but too late in the season for me to care.
Yeah.
I'm not touching him.
Who picked him up?
Dallas.
Ooh.
Which tells me we know where OBJ is going in the playoffs.
You don't know.
No.
Maybe. Because he's not going to Buffalo because Buffalo picked up Cole Beasley.
Oh, no, he going to New York. He going back home.
I'm thinking either New York, and I was thinking Frisco, but now they're saying Debo coming back, so I'm not Frisco. Yeah, I was thinking Frisco because Debo went down, but they said Debo will come back.
What if he go to Miami and get stuck in the slot?
Stuck? You mean?
Well, not stuck, but you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say
plug him in. They plug him into the slot.
I was gonna say,
Man,
put him in the slot, and you know what you got? Now you have a triple threat.
that'd be dangerous, actually. Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be pretty nasty.
and it keeps him the safest. Yeah.
And it's Miami, so he would like it. You know what I'm saying? He likes it. It's his kind of town. So that's actually a scary thought. Wayz.
It's time for the worst, but this week also the best moment of the week, and that is our injury report. We got 4 really notable injuries, and then we got quite a few comebacks. Starting off with the bad news, Kyler Murray this season's done with an ACL tear.
This season,
He might be done for next year too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. So late in the season, yeah. Which I will say it's a good time to pick up Colt McCoy because he's got a lot more chemistry with his receivers than Kyler does. Russell Wilson's currently listed as questionable with concussion. I personally would say sit him anyways. Should have been sitting him all season, but sit him because it doesn't look like he should be playing anyways, based off what I saw.
Yeah, they suck. He sucks.
Yeah.
And they out the playoff.
Yeah, there's no chance for them in the playoffs anyways.
Yeah, they pissing me off. I need them to win at least one more goddamn game.
Why is that?
Because, man, I want that second pick.
I got you. I got you. Tyreek Hill is listed as questionable with an ankle injury. Deebo Samuel's listed as doubtful with an MCL knee injury.
I doubt that he's playing this week, but the injury was not as bad as it looked. It looked like he was done, but it's not as bad as it looked. But it is bad. He's out this week more than likely, but he will be back.
Yes, which is good because he'll probably be back after the first round of the playoffs. Now we got Oh yeah, you're right. For the first round of the playoffs. Thank you for that correction, because yeah, that's very key in the coming up here. Now's the good injury news. Joey Bosa is expected to return this week for all the IDP players.
I know he's out there. I know he's out there in at least the Dynasty League.
I'm
drop him.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. I'm in the playoffs. No, I'm not. Never mind. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to screw someone over either way. All right. This one I'm excited for. Dallas Goedert is expected to return this week. And with me needing my tight ends, and I got him on my IR, I cannot wait to drop somebody. A player everyone should be watching out for, McCole Hardman, is expected to return this week as well from injury reserve. These next two, both from Las Vegas, and they direly need it if they want to make it into playoffs at all. Darren Waller is expected to return this week, and so is Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, but they ain't got a shot to make the playoffs.
They're not just included either.
But Dan Waller is still a big return for.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Especially right in playoff season. Same with Hunter Renfrow. Big time return.
Hunter's not been a big fantasy player this year. He really hasn't. He's been underwhelming fantasy wise. But Waller is very, very. He's important for if you got Waller, and I guarantee your backup tight end is not as good. You know what I'm saying? Very few people got Waller and Kelsey.
Yeah.
Right.
Chances are your backup is not as good as Waller, so it's going to be big for them to get him back, a big boost for somebody.
Man, because of Darren Waller and Dallas Goedert, I've been stuck with having to have Tyler Conklin on a lot of my teams as tight end. And that's not pretty to have in any right.
No. No, because when I go through and make the heavy hitters, he don't even show up ever.
No.
Not even in the top 25.
Man, he's not even top 5 bench hitters.
Yeah, I've had to run with him a few times myself. All right, is that it?
That's it for our injury report this week.
All right. What we got next here?
Next up,
we up to heavy hitters.
that's exactly right.
And first up, starting off at quarterback, we got Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts, and Jared Goff.
Yeah, big game for Jared Goff. Trevor Lawrence. Wait. I just realized you said Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Ever had a huge day against the Giants?
No, against Tennessee.
Yeah, against Tennessee, and Jared Goff did it again, man. He had another week like he did last week. Jared Goff is out to show that I was used to. You got to remember, I was picked first overall, and I was a pretty good quarterback down there. I just went through a rough patch, and it wasn't working out for me. I moved around, and I'm happy now. So I'm here to make a name for myself, rebuild my name. He tried to rebuild it.
I will say this: if Jared Goff has been playing the entire season the way he's been playing the last 6 weeks, he would definitely be considered a top 5 quarterback in the league. Stat
Right now, he's 7.
Yeah, exactly. And that says a lot. He might even be easily a top 2 or 3, which is not easy when you got Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts up there.
Yeah, right now they got him stats. He's 7. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I always say nobody ever seems to mention that Thursday night shootout between him and Pat Mahomes. That was a classic, but probably one of the highest scoring Thursday night football games ever. It was going back and forth, and it was a classic game, man. And I say everybody forget about that, man. The dude can play football. He can play. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the Lions, but 49ers still might gonna kick their ass if they have to play them.
Look,
I'm still with the 49ers, damn it.
I'm going to put it out there. The 49ers are in a really sticky situation for next season and this offseason. Because this offseason, obviously, they have no choice. They have to get rid of Jimmy G. But
Don't have a choice.
what's that?
Why they don't have a choice?
It's either get rid of him or get rid of one of your rookies and trade away for a pick.
Why?
You're going to have 3 essentially starting quarterbacks.
They all cool with it.
I guess, you know what, that's fair because Brock Purdy is definitely one of the more humble quarterbacks I've seen out there. But at the same time, that man was looking like a straight-up star.
Man, he was looking kind of Brady-esque, I say.
I'd say better than Brady because Brady ain't put up the numbers in his rookie season like Brock or in his early years like Brock did.
Really put up huge numbers though, did he?
No, he only had 185 yards.
He just had he just would look like he was in control.
Exactly.
Like he wasn't a rookie. Like I'm here to win this game. This is my team. Let's do this. And and Jimmy G was already cool with saying, "Hey, look, this Trey's team. I'm cool."
Mm-hmm.
Sat back, and then he got hurt, and he stepped in, and he took over, and he got hurt. Purdy stepped in and took over. Man, that's it. Ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problem.
49ers.
You want us to have problems. You want us to have problems.
49ers, out of all the teams that are having to be using a third-string quarterback, is by far in the best situation.
Oh yeah, because they got the best defense.
Yeah. Man, you know what's crazy about Russell Wilson?
Sierra?
He almost made the heavy hitters this week.
He had a good game, actually.
Yeah, he went 247 for 3 touchdowns, threw 1 pick, and then had 57 yards rushing.
That pick was a bad timing though, boy.
Yeah.
Had a good game, and then that pick happened, and that pick was problematic. And they played a good game though. They were actually competitive this week.
Yeah.
And that was against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Which is not an easy task.
Patrick Mahomes did not have a good game actually in that one. So It was a closer game than one would have expected.
Oh, he threw 3 picks.
Let's move on, man. We
Running backs.
Yeah, we still on quarterbacks. I forgot.
Jerick McKinnon, Christian McCaffrey, and Miles Sanders.
McKinnon had a hell of a game.
You did.
He said, I don't know what's wrong with Patty here, but someone's got to pick up the slack.
He had a better game receiving than he did rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. But so did Christian. Christian had a good game too, though.
Yeah.
What about receivers?
4 receivers: Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, and Jamar Chase.
Justin Jefferson was just absolutely phenomenal. He was like, y'all shut me down last time. Not today. Not today. He was catching everything. I was like, why are they not throwing him the ball more? Because, I mean, it was like he threw one to the sideline reporter. Justin Jefferson ran out of bounds and caught it and jumped back in.
Yo, JJ was on fire, or should I say Triple J now, that we now know is Justin Joshua Jefferson.
Actually, I didn't know that until you just said it. But yeah, that was he was phenomenal, man. All right, tight ends.
Evan Ingram, David Njoku, and Chikozam.
David who?
David Njoku.
Okay, because you said Ndoku.
No,
That's what I wanted to hear.
He's actually how
Njoku.
think of the Star Wars Count Dooku.
David Ndoku.
And damn, I don't know how to pronounce this. Chigozim Okonkwo.
Oh, yeah.
For Denver. He played
No, Tennessee.
Oh, he played
Yeah.
for Tennessee? Okay,
Yeah.
so he had a good game. I actually drafted him quite a few times, and I ended up dropping him because he never did anything, man. I thought he played for Denver, though.
No, he plays for Tennessee. We're just gonna call him Chigo from now on.
Yo,
So if he ever makes it back, his name is Chigo.
Isn't that 2 weeks in a row for Evan Ingram at the top?
Uh,
yeah,
He
it
was
is.
last week.
Yeah.
no. He was 4th last week.
Oh,
Last week it was Cade Otton, Greg Dulcich, and Noah Fant.
oh yeah.
No offense, that's what I was thinking of. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. That's cool. He had 2 good weeks, though. If he was 4. So Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of yards for a tight end. 162 yards.
Yeah.
He went off. All right, punters.
Go ahead, PK. You know you want to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Just get your defense out the way, bro.
All right, New England, Kansas City, and Buffalo.
There you go. All right. So that is that. Wayz, what we got next, man?
All right, we got our not power rankings, sorry. Our top 5. And this week we're going to go with rushers in yards.
We got time for that, man? Because we took a big chunk with playoffs, man.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Want to do start sit 'ems real quick?
Let's do stardom sit-ems and get our picks.
All right. So start sit 'ems at quarterback. I got Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert.
Yeah. Big hit.
I'm going to go Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and Deshaun Watson this week.
Interesting. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, and for the first time and probably the only time this season, Aaron Rodgers against the Rams.
So I'm gonna sit Deshaun Watson, Daniel Jones, and Tua Tagovailoa against Buffalo.
All right, I'm going to sit.
Ooh, I just saw another one. If nobody said, I want to say it. I want to change.
Justin Fields against Philadelphia, Geno Smith against San Francisco, and Tom Brady against Cincinnati.
I want to say Justin Fields, but I'll be honest with you, bro. I think Justin Fields is gonna have a big day on the ground.
I'm playing Justin Fields. I'm playing Justin myself, man. I definitely am playing him. What else they gonna do?
Right.
Right.
I will be sitting Danny Jones against the Commanders. I will be sitting Trevor Lawrence against the Cowboys. And I will be sitting Ryan Tannehill against the Chargers.
And I'm sitting Geno Smith against the 49ers because he's playing the 49ers. Okay. Running backs. I'm going with Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh, that's an interesting one on Jonathan Taylor.
I'm go Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, and Josh Jacobs.
Okay. I'm going to go with Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, and Miles Sanders against the Bears.
Hey. All right. For my sit-ems, I'm sitting David Singletary, DeAndre Swift, and A.J. Dillon.
Okay. All right. I'm going to sit Bam Knight against Detroit.
Who?
Bam Knight.
Zonovan Knight?
Bam Knight.
Who the fuck is Bam Knight?
For the Jets.
He got some run last week because the other two guys didn't play.
Latavius Murray.
Yeah, Zonovan is Bam by nickname.
Latavius Murray against Arizona. And James Conner against Denver.
Okay. I got Zonovan Knight as well.
Sitting Connor?
Yep.
Wow. Connor is a monster.
Yeah, but Denver's got a hell of a defense.
Connor's been on and off this season too, though. I can understand why Big Ed would sit him. I'm gonna go with Zonovan Knight against the Lions. I'm gonna go with Travis Etienne against the Cowboys. I'm gonna go with Rashad White against the Bengals.
Yeah, me too. All right, so
Wide receivers.
I'm going with Triple J, Justin Jefferson against Indianapolis, Jamar Chase against Tampa Bay, and A.J. Brown against Chicago.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go Amon-Ra St. Brown against the Jets, Stephon Diggs against Miami, and Devontae Adams against New England.
Okay. I'm going to go Stephon Diggs against Miami. I'm going to go Triple J against the Colts. I'm going to go with Chris Olave against the Falcons.
Oh, wow. So I'm sitting Amari Cooper against Baltimore, Marquise Brown against Denver, and this week I'm going to sit DJ Shark against the Jets.
Okay.
That's a fair sit.
I'm going to go Terry McLaurin against the Giants, Tyler Lockett against the 49ers, and Jalen Waddle against Buffalo.
Ooh. Hi, Brandon. Are you?
No, he's going to get a lot more play this week because Debo's not there.
He actually got off last week, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Chris Godwin against the Bengals. I'm going to sit Amari Cooper against the Ravens. And DK Metcalf against the 49ers.
Okay. All right. Tight ends, I got my usual suspects, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and George Kittle.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go Mark Andrews, T.J. Hockenson against Indianapolis, and Dalton Schultz against Jacksonville.
I'm going to go Kelce against the Texans, Hockenson against the Colts, and Schultz against the Jags.
Hockenson can get these nuts. Let's see. I am sitting Tyler Higbee, Cole Kmet against Philly, and Evan Ingram against Dallas.
Okay.
Okay. Bro.
Yeah.
You forgot to mention that Dallas Goedert ain't coming back until next week.
He's scheduled to be coming back week 15.
He said he's not even eligible to start practice until after against the Giants.
That's not what I read off of NFL.com.
Yeah, I'm just reading it right now.
It must have been much newer because, yeah, when I read that at around like 4 o'clock,
Since he's only
expected to be back.
since he's only missed 3 games as far as being in reserve November 16th. Goddard won't be eligible to begin taking part in practice with the Eagles' healthy players until after Sunday's matchup with the Giants.
Okay. I will still say start Dallas Goedert. All right, who you got for your sittings, bro?
For sit-ins, I'm going to sit Freiermuth against Carolina, Gerald Everett against Tennessee, and Tyler Higbee against Green Bay.
I think we definitely all agree Tyler Higbee against Green Bay. I am going to say Cole Kmet against the Eagles. I'm going to sit Dawson Knox against the Dolphins.
Both.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually I will not vote against Dawson, but I have a feeling he's not going to be that productive this week.
All right. Well, I will start the Chiefs, Broncos, and 49ers. Okay. All right. Let's move on to our picks here.
Yes.
They were pretty interesting because everybody picked the Las Vegas Raiders and they lost to the Rams. Everybody picked Minnesota and they lost to the Lions. Everybody picked, Baltimore beat Pittsburgh. I picked Pittsburgh. Everybody picked the Bengals won. Everybody picked the Bills except for Joe, and the Bills won. Everybody picked Dallas and they won. Philly beat the Giants and Joe picked the Giants. The Jags beat Tennessee and Joe picked the Jags. Kansas City won. Everybody picked them. Seattle lost. We all picked them. 49ers won. We all picked them. Miami lost to the Chargers and Big Ed picked the Chargers. And the New England Patriots beat the Arizona Cardinals and Joe picked the Arizona Cardinals. So, Big Ed went 9-4, Wayz went 6-7, and I went 7-6. Bringing our total to 132-76 for Big Ed, 125-83 for Joe, and once again we are tied at 132-76. That's where we stand, Big Ed.
Yeah.
It look like this week.
First up on Thursday, we got the 49ers at the Seahawks.
I'm going 49ers. Big Ed?
As am I.
I hate to do this because I truly believe in this team. But as am I, I'm going to go with the 49ers.
All right. Next.
The Colts at the Vikings on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm going Vikings.
Wayz?
I am going Vikings as well.
As am I.
The second of 3 games on Saturday, the Ravens at the Browns.
Wayz?
Before Huntley went down, I would have went Ravens. I'm going to go with the Browns.
I'm going to go with the Ravens. Big Ed?
I'm going to go Browns. Dolphins at the Bills.
Talk about a tough one.
Damn good game.
I'm going to go with the Bills. Big Ed?
I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
Wayz?
That is a really tough one, but I'm gonna go with the Dolphins just because they're on the tip of my tongue. That sounded weird.
Yeah.
We got the Eagles in Chicago to play the Bears.
Big Ed?
I'm gonna say this is a trap game for the Eagles, and I'm gonna go Bears.
All right, Wayz.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I was
I'm going with the Eagles.
You can laugh all you want. You just gotta beat by Detroit.
okay, and they're a lot better than the Bears. I'm pretty sure Detroit right now can beat the Eagles. Let's be real about it. The way they've been playing the last 6 weeks, they can beat the Eagles.
Hell no.
You're only saying that because the Eagles are facing the Bears next.
No. I don't think the Lions can beat the Eagles. Lions at the Jets.
Meaning,
Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Mike White's hurt. I have a feeling that's gonna slow him down.
I am also going Detroit. Where you going, Big Ed?
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
All right. I think Big Ed's going to have an edge there because I'm a little nervous about them being on the road, but I've been nervous about them on all. But they have not lost since I've been watching the game in the smoke spot, and I'll be watching in the smoke spot. So I'm going with them.
Next up, we got the Steelers at the Panthers.
Steelers at the Panthers. I am going to go actually with the Panthers. Big Ed?
I am too. Mr. Trubisky's going to throw a couple touchdowns for the Panthers. So,
Joe?
This is a really uncomfortably close game for some reason, but I'm gonna go with the Panthers as well.
Ooh, okay. Next.
Chiefs at the Texans.
And it's on you, Big Ed.
Chiefs.
Wait.
You know, the way the Texans took the Cowboys to the limit last week makes me a little not as confident in picking the Chiefs this week, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Right. All of that just what we already knew. All right. As am I. Okay.
I have a feeling we're going to lose this one. I'll be real with you.
Do you want to pick Houston?
No, just in case they would lose.
Next game.
Falcons at the Saints.
Falcons at the Saints. Wayz.
I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think Desmond Ridder might show us a little something.
And I'm going to go with the Saints.
I'm going with the Aints too.
Next game.
Cowboys, Jaguars.
I'm going with the Cowboys. Big Ed?
Cowboys.
Wayz.
Going with the Cowboys.
Cardinals at the Broncos.
There's no reason this should be tough.
I'm going to go with the Broncos.
Because I need them to win, I'm going Broncos too.
What about you, Wayz?
Who's the Broncos quarterback this week? If Russell's out? Exactly. I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Who's the Cardinals quarterback this week?
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Denver.
Patriots at the Raiders.
Big Ed.
Raiders.
Wayz.
This is a contingency game. I'm going to go with the Patriots, but it really depends on whether or not Darren Waller's back.
I'm going to go with the Patriots as well. We at the 2-minute warning, fellas. All right?
Yep. Titans, Chargers.
Wayz.
Chargers.
Titans.
Wait a minute, Big
Oh,
Ed.
sorry.
I'm going with the Chargers. Big Ed, you going with the Titans, you said?
Yep. Bengals at the Buccaneers.
Bengals. Big Ed.
Bengals.
Bengals.
All right.
Giants, Commanders.
Wait, Big Ed.
Giants.
Wait.
Commanders.
I'm with Washington as well.
And on Monday night, we got the Rams at the Packers.
Wait,
Not only does he own the Bears, he will own the Rams. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
oh my.
As am I.
And that's it?
Yep.
That is it. And Wayz, is that it for the show?
That is it for the show.
That is a wrap for the show. We want to thank y'all for joining us, man. I hope you enjoyed it. We talked a little playoff action, fantasy playoff, that is. We got your picks in. We talked injury report. We did everything except the top 5, and we got it all in there anyway. So I think I should be very proud of this show. How y'all feel?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm sure. Yeah, I agree 110%.
All right. If you like what you see, make sure you comment and share this with your friends. This is the Showdown. On behalf of Big Ed Wayz and myself, OG Tim Wilson, we are the Nasty Boys. Peace out. Until next time. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
Good luck if you're in the playoffs.
And trying to theory. And that doing on that price in the mountains or build a truck and fight. Fight.